Everybody, welcome to the stream. I think it's the first one in at least a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure why my testing message is still there, but all right then. Hey, there we go. I don't think. Oh, I didn't click done. That's on me. Well, I can't change that now, can I? That's depressing. Okay. Well, friend doesn't want to play, so we're gonna play one quick comp game, and then we're gonna hop back on Genshin, like the original one said we were gonna do. And that's why it's still in the tags, because we are going to be hopping on there for the main account. This is mostly just kind of to test that everything's working all right. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I imagine I end up lagging like nobody's business, but I can't control that, so. Alright. I do not like this map, but I think it's one of my better ones, oddly enough. I just still don't like it. Drinking some ice while I game. I know probably nobody is up at this hour, but it's always worth a shot. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Doing pretty solid. Alright, got my drink, I'm ready to go. Let's see who the enemies have. Because our comp isn't really built for Icebox, but you know what, it's fine. Oh, looks like... Hey, other team dodged. We'll take it. Who is this? No, I'm looking at that, and I'm still not quite sure who that is. Oh well. Ooh. Some not bad ones, actually. I do kind of like that. I know a lot of people don't like the 3D skins, but my current one's 3D, so...
Match found.
Oh, well, you can't see it. You'll see it in game. But yes, it's the Horizon one. It's a 3D one with the sky, so that's pretty nice. I think... No, we already have too many sentinels. Looks like we need a controller. Do I grab Clove? Or... grab Pickup.
My crew is coming through.
Well, that's fun. We have no smokes. I guess I should have grabbed one. Well, as a message for next time, I suppose. Oh, right, I have display capture on. So y'all can see me open up Discord.
I could have sworn we were about to fight.
Can someone get
but
this?
You fools all look ready for nap time.
Hey,
Be
there we go.
tired later, yeah?
I'm curious how this is looking. Oh,
Thank you.
we're gonna pop that onto a different part of the screen. Hey, there we go.
Can someone get this?
Sage, any chance I could get Spike?
Here.
It's
Yo,
not.
Sage, don't be selfish.
No, it's
Give
all
it to
good.
Nico. No, I don't trust her.
Sana, sana.
Flag.
Damn.
I'm out.
Dizzy's up top. Shot her.
One enemy remaining.
Flawless.
Nice, good stuff. Thanks for the assist on the arena.
Let's do more of that, yeah? The winning part, I mean.
Do I want to go on A site? If so, I can throw a blind over the wall here.
You guys can go through garage to see. I got the outlaw.
Placing alarm bomb.
Gonna fall back here. Back to me. Wingman's planting. Spike stick.
One
Thanks,
enemy
man.
remaining.
Back in
Up
front.
away.
Slow down.
Flawless.
Bang, bang.
Flawless. Hot as-
Oh, they force spot too. Oof.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired.
Alright,
Are
pretty
you?
free round unless you lost a weapon last round. Hey, Willie, any shot I could grab Spike? Guess not. I'm good though. Alright, I'm gonna crash through C garage.
Oh, okay. I will go see man. 140 waylay.
There's my buddy.
$70 Gecko. He's got an Ares. For some reason. Good stuff. Good try, good try.
Last player standing.
My bad. I saw I kill him already.
All good, all good.
Bomb grenade. Bomb grenade out.
Lord knows I've done that before.
Nice try, PJ.
Yeah, I mean, that's just an unfortunate round, but thankfully it was on a free round, so we'll take it. We are all good in the hood.
Time to stock back up.
Plus, we have full buy now. I buy light shields regardless, because once it kind of gets rifle rounds, it doesn't really matter all that much. Sucks that it happened when they were on an eco, but oh well.
Quick peeks now.
Guess technically we were on eco as well, at least some of us.
The hunt begins. School
Spike down A.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy has targets. Get him, wingman. Blow him up, Mosh.
Last player standing.
My bad, my bad.
All good, all good.
Darn. Well,
I
I guess
know
4 and 2 is not going to cut it.
must be done.
So, all good though, because we can full buy again. And, okay, yeah, we have enough to full buy next round as well. I got it. Oh, never mind.
Ponte las pilas.
Careful. My ult's ready.
Reyna's in garage.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy has target. Crash is ready. I got you. I got you. Our spike carrier's down.
Rotating.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Got their Astra. Where's Waylay? Never mind, found him. Heaven. Heaven. 40 hit Waylay.
I got 80.
Alarm bot out. Slow down. Bomb grenade.
Last player standing.
Bomb grenade out.
Oh, he's back. Back to the...
Nice, good
Nice.
stuff, good stuff. Dang. We all just
They mess with
died to
one
that
of us,
Waylay.
They
Holy.
mess with all of us.
Yeah, we got that, good stuff. I think our Sage really likes having Spike. It's all good with me. Alright, I'm gonna do the same play I did last time. Kind of flash the garage if y'all go up C.
Oh yeah, I gotta go C main. You guys can go through garage.
Make me proud.
Sounds good to me.
Up and away. Somebody's here. Saw you, little homie.
Oh dang, I thought I got the Sage, okay. Sage coming from garage.
Last player standing. Flawless.
Nice try, nice try. Okay, well done.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Ooh, this will be my last full buy for a while.
I have your back.
Alright, I'm gonna flash us down mid. Or not down mid, down long.
Dizzy's up. You did good. They're not ready. Run, little man. They're not ready. Up you go. Our spike carrier's down.
Spike down C.
Saw you, Mosh.
Last player standing.
Dang, that's... I don't know what I was thinking there. No good reason I should have died there.
Prepare yourselves. We fight once again.
Yo, bro. I feel like we have no smoke, so that's why we cannot rush like easily. It's so hard.
Yeah, that's certainly part of the reason.
Literally no smoke on it.
There's only one me. Be right back.
Wingman's gonna plant spike. Spike planted. Thanks, Wings. Up and away.
This waylay is getting annoying.
I'm going in. One. Rayo, rayo.
You will not kill my ally. Bomb grenade out.
Last player standing.
Bomb grenade out.
Nice, good stuff, KJ.
Clutch.
Actually goated with post plant.
No one's gonna give you what you want. Work for it.
So I was shifted to a chin.
Need a drop.
Thanks for carrying on. Nice of you.
Don't miss me
Go
too much.
back.
Enemy spotted.
Up top. Someone's there.
I suck, holy. Goodness gracious.
Hitting the brakes.
Enemy spotted. C. Enemy spotted. C. Enemy spotted. C.
Reloading.
Thirty seconds left. Last
down.
player standing. Spike down. C.
I mean, I can't help. Where was your crosshair at? Alright then. That'd probably be why you're 0-7 right now. I mean, just to take a guess.
Ball near me.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not probably how you should play that. Okay. But it's all good though. I don't like lose a rank or anything if I lose this.
Need a drop. Thanks.
It's alright, everybody. We got this.
Time for a field test.
Reina's playing on A. I dinked her.
Up we go.
How in the world? What?
Enemy spotted A. For you. Parasite. Initiated. Here. Lights down. Caught one. Placing swarm grenade.
Mosh pit.
I dinked Gecko.
Placing sentry.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Results.
Good stuff, Reina.
Thanks, man.
Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
Alright, do we want to take for B? Just full rush it.
Oh yeah, we can rush B. I'll go through the window.
Sounds good.
Show yourself you can.
Mm-hmm.
直冲冲！
I know you
Doing a
are.
thing.
哎呦 My bad.
Your duty
Up and away. Someone's there. Go get him, buddy.
How is that not a headshot? What?
Spike down mid. Last player standing. Team
Nice
A.
try, nice try. I can see you.
Last round in the
Alright
half.
then.
We cannot keep our goods after this. Spend all.
Let's see, 5 to 6. Do we want to go A?
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
Alright, I'll ult on the B for info.
Saw you, homie.
Oh, well, that's not what I meant.
Reloading.
Wanna go again? Rash is ready.
Alright, well, Reyna has an op.
Begins.
Doing a thing.
Spike down mid.
My ultimate is ready.
Last player standing.
Nice try, nice try. ADS spamming is kind of wild.
Switching sides. The symphony of death.
Someone get this. Don't worry. Thank you. Just do it. Can someone get this? Thank you. Placing sentry. Back at it.
Alright, we're just gonna kind of throw this line out. Gonna try to slow him down with our molly.
Blow him up, Mosh.
Yep, they're here, they're here.
Dizzy's up top. Somebody's there. Folded.
Enemy spotted A.
Sana, Sana.
Enemy spotted A.
They're gonna go through elbow.
Enemy spotted A. Here.
Spike down A.
Sit down. Dizzy's up. Dizzy has target.
One enemy remaining. Bye-bye.
Nice, good stuff, good stuff.
Reloading. Spike spotted A. Where are we going this time? Remember what worked in the past.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Can someone get this?
Alright, I know this is sort of a force buy, but the way I'm playing, close range probably isn't gonna go very well. I could probably try Ghost again, but we kind of need to make up the second round, so I'm forcing a little bit. Alright, not A.
Barrier created.
Spike planted.
How did I not kill Reyna there? Okay. I mean, yeah, I kind of did just spray and pray, but still, kinda unlucky.
Player standing.
I
Flawless.
I don't understand why their waylay is just running through us. Like
What
what?
will it be this time?
Pause.
Have any patterns emerged yet?
Hold on. Alright. What's that do to that force? Kinda gotta buy a ghost here. But I gotta buy a ghost here. But I do have full util, so that's not too bad.
Saw you, Mosh.
Alright, I'm trying to wrap.
Spike planted.
I sure hope the Sage knows how to shift walk the entire way.
No sweat. Up and away. Someone's there.
54 in Astra.
One enemy remaining.
Had to reload. Good stuff, good stuff.
Yana. Come on. Wasn't worried.
Easy
for a
peasy, not even worried.
second. Hey, stay focused. Those shits
Need
are
a
trying to
drop.
kill us.
I know they are. Seems like apparently when I get kills, the round goes pretty well, so I should probably continue to do that. I would imagine they go A here.
Forward!
Because they've just been kind of rotating. I don't even think they're barely trying.
Mosh pit. Thrash is ready.
Huh, I didn't. Okay.
Saw you, little homie.
Spike planted.
I wonder if I got anybody.
Dizzy's up.
One enemy remaining.
Nobody there.
Nice, good stuff.
You want more?
Reloaded.
I know it doesn't matter, but it does feel nice to have Thrash back again.
Thrash is ready.
Sort of pointless though.
We do what we do. Get back to chilling.
Alright. I'm low-key just gonna do the same one. Alright, no shot they don't go A here, right? Eventually, if I keep throwing this mosh, they're gonna start coming here.
Reloading.
The hunt begins. Blow him up, Mosh.
Not right now, apparently, but
Spike planted.
Dizzy's up top. Someone's there.
Multiple enemies. Mid.
Who has to do this?
how did I still get Astra there? What?
Don't miss me too much.
Last player standing.
Slowing them down. I'm out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, nice try, nice try.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
I am still quite confused on how in the world they Alright, I'll help you out on B. KJ.
Dream big.
Am I
Make
getting
it
anything
happen.
for? Oh.
Saw you, Mosh. Up and away. Dizzy has targets.
Alright, 51 Waylay. Thanks for the assist.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Nice, good stuff.
Last player standing.
Nice try, nice try. How in the world did... What did I just watch, actually? Hold on.
Don't
What?
stress if I die. It was great knowing you all. Also, delete my hard drive.
Let's do what we do.
A is pretty easy to retake, so...
Mosh pit. Enemy spotted.
40 Wele.
Here.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Alright, apparently they're just on demon time. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Does this world hurt me? It's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
It is obviously slowing them down a little bit, but not nearly as much as I would like. And so I'm just gonna throw the mosh right about there,
Hold it down.
and then throw the blind.
Blow him up, Mosh. Dizzy's up. Damn it, clear.
Alright, killed the relay. I'd say a pretty good exchange.
Eliminate.
Spike
You
planted.
disappoint me.
Alright, let's go right now.
There.
One enemy remaining.
Alright, Nastro's really
Right
low.
back.
Nice, good stuff, good stuff.
Don't insult me. Did you really expect that to work?
Hey, let's go. 9-11. Just kidding.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
I'm probably gonna do the same sort of thing. Alright, now they go A, right?
I don't know, probably go B again.
They probably will. Low key. They're stubborn
Because they
little
always
guys.
go B, like...
Stubborn little fellows.
Come on, little homies. Let's get it. Oh yeah, you monster on the loose.
Alright, watch out for their ult.
See,
Who got hit with the ult?
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Nice job.
Good stuff. I wasn't even there that time. Oh, really? Where's the fun in that?
So, do we mix it up? Double down? Let's talk.
Can someone get this?
I do not have enough money for that, I'm gonna be real. How much are you willing to bet they go B again?
Can someone get this?
I think it's a non-zero chance.
See you on the other side. pit.
Oh my goodness, no shot!
Spike planted. One enemy
Dude, the
remaining.
crash is ready. Saw you, little homie.
Goodness, why does it keep tapping me out?
Dizzy's up top. Get him, man.
Last player
I
standing.
had to reload. I had to reload.
A.
Wait, no shot. I had to reload. I'm sorry.
Match point.
It's all good. It's all good.
Needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
At least I got a nice little 3K. And I got a headshot on Reina. Are you kidding me? It was just through the wall.
Yeah, just through the wall. That's crazy.
Depressing. Yeah, I hit her for 137.
Call him up, Mosh.
Enemy spotted. A. Reloading.
The hunt begins.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Is it off? It's off.
We should be winning right now.
Yeah, sir. We should be got this.
We are Valorant.
We got this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Right clouds roll down. I never played there. Why was I playing there?
Saw you, Mosh.
Dang. They went semi-close to A one time and they're like, never again.
These guys are weird. Never go A. They're supposed to go A sometimes.
Alright, I chipped whoever in the world's behind this wall. Oh, Gecko. Oh, Gecko and Whaler, both A.
Oh, they're going A again. Okay.
It's a miracle.
One enemy remaining.
Gecko's low, Gecko's low. He's on
Fuck.
site though. Good
Nice.
stuff.
Take it out.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Let's
Know
go.
the drill. Gear up and get back out there.
You want to do what
Oh,
they
yeah.
did and just go B?
Oh, we can just fucking rush A.
Rush A? Gotcha.
Yes.
Alright, I'll flash this in.
I gotta go from the sewer, and you guys can go on the A lawn.
Sounds good to me. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of slow peek here because keep in mind Arena likes playing kind of this angle right here. I don't think she has enough for op. She does
Oh,
not.
there's someone push out. What is Reyna?
Got you.
Oh, there's like at least two on the inside.
Got the spike, Wings.
Oof.
Gecko last player
One
standing.
down.
Nice try, nice try.
Nice try, nice try, nice try.
I mean, kind of unlucky that we had the two Odins as the last ones, but they got a couple kills.
Switching sides. Match point.
Let them try to get through me.
Dark clouds roll over the hill. Darkness, my bar. And if you close your eyes. Alright, I'm gonna mosh right side, and then just, if they do rush, I'll blind down mid. That typically seems to work.
Mosh pit.
I feel like they're going B again. What? Okay, okay.
If they are, it's pretty late.
Spike down A.
I got 87 waylay. Oh, they're planted.
Spike planted.
Dizzy's up. Someone's there.
Yo, let's go, Gecko. You got this. Gecko.
Player
Oh, I
Oh,
whiffed.
no.
Holy goodness.
Nice try, nice try.
Oof.
Attackers
Unlucky,
win.
unlucky. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. Holy, I whiffed on their shots. But hey, that's just gonna happen. Every now and then. So, give me a second, and I don't have the be right back thing set up, so instead, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to show y'all what my intro looks like. It'll also help me test that, so that should be fun. Oh, I have this now, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I own it. Cool. So let's swap over to the intro. So that's what you should be seeing now. Nice. Okay, and I just realized I don't. Can y'all even hear me on the intro? I'll have to check the stream afterwards to get the answer to that, more than likely. But so I'm just gonna kind of walk y'all through what I'm gonna be doing. Since it's on intro, and typically this would be the like be right back or something like that. I'm just gonna load up Genshin, and we're just gonna go through there. We're gonna make a play on the main account, and then yeah, we're gonna have some fun going through the story quests. Oh yeah, also I just realized I can be annoying. So we're gonna post this in the Discord. Where am I at? Where am I typing? Goodness gracious, it's not where I'm trying to. Nothing to show. How am I gonna be an optimist about it? Alright. So this is what we're gonna do. In devices. Alright, and then we're going to be swapping to Genshin. Right now, for some reason, it is taking a little bit longer to load than usual. Not quite sure. Wait, what? Why is my Genshin one? That's weird. That would be why it was taking so long to load. Because it wasn't on the right spot. Yo, does it look this dark for y'all? Holy, why is the game catcher glitching? That is so weird. Huh. That's not something I was expecting to see at any given time. But I mean, shoot, it'll work. I don't think we need to. I don't even think there is a door right now. Especially with how weird everything's looking. Oh goodness, glitches galore. That's probably just everything load again. Oh my goodness, why does everything look so much weirder on the stream? That is so weird. Okay. Well, let's see if it actually affects the legitimate gameplay. Because it wasn't before, but I also wasn't in the loading screen before, so I couldn't tell you what it normally looks like. And don't worry, yes, it does look this white on my regular screen. This isn't the stream being weird. This is just, I think it's taking a bit. Oh, hey, there's all the elements. There's quite a few of those things. We need more cryo. Where the crap is? There it is. Need more cryo. I cannot wait for Shniznaya. And then I wonder what sort of like elements is Conria gonna have? Cause like they're all just lore-wise, just like we're another race, right? Or not even another race. I think they were just humans. So like, what element are they gonna have? Also, just a disclaimer, I'm more than likely going to kind of spoil a little bit, and so if you are not forward on the story, I would not recommend watching right now. Or if you do, just expect it. So I am currently in Sumeru. If you are not to this point, I would recommend clicking off now. And probably watching another one of my videos when they come out. Because this is a test stream. Once I start legitimately streaming, it will be over content that... Hold on, let's just make this more cinematic. Once I start... Oh, goodness gracious, what? Why is my... I just realized that. Why is my game catcher being so weird? Oh, that's why it was doing all that. It should be fixed now. Anyway... once I start kind of like legitimately streaming, I will be on a new account that I actually just made this morning. And we're going to start that on... We will actually start it on Monday. Because while I do have an idea for variety streams, I would just kind of like to get the Genshin story kind of rolling. And so Monday, be watching for that at 7 o'clock. That's typically when I'm going to start streaming. There is a schedule on my Twitch. Just make sure to check that out. But yeah, so we're going to start playing some of the story for a bit, probably for the next 40 minutes or so. And then, yeah, who knows, might even be a little longer, but I sure hope not, because that's going to be a lot to edit. Because this will actually be an edited video, even if I'm not great at it. I do kind of need to learn, so bear with me, because if you're seeing this on YouTube, then that means it's been edited, and I do apologize in advance. So, without any further ado, let's get back to our story. Alright, so looks like I'm not even going to try to pronounce this Phil's name.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Oh, you're that one lady that was like...
Yep, we're back.
Not getting yelled at by Tainari, but Tainari spoke to you like right outside the beginning.
Oh, Kale?
Wait, why are your
Yes,
eyes so...
I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
like... droopy? What in the world? You look... depressed.
Okay.
I don't quite know how.
Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend. Did I even put... Oh, goodness. Okay, it means legitimately wait for tomorrow. Well, I don't have the time nor the energy to do that. So we're going to use the fun, handy little time skip feature that I wish I had in real life. My goodness, how easy that would make everything. Look, it's the next day. Let's see if our notices decide to load. They kinda do. More than when I first started playing this again. Oh. What in the world? What is this compensation? Okay then. We're just gonna click all of these so that I no longer have the red exclamation mark. Oh, that feels so good. So just a review of the sort of main account. I've been playing it for a couple weeks now, maybe? Something like that. And yeah, let's go with the ones that I actually own. So I got Aoife. I got him when pulling for... I think I got him when pulling for Navia, but then I switched to Escoffier after playing her story quest.
Cool.
Or not her story quest. Yeah, her story quest. And then I got Chevreuse pretty recently. I actually haven't met her in game since I'm in Sumeru. Same with Lynette. I haven't met Kave or Furuzan yet. Kale, obviously, we're meeting now. I, like, just got into Sumeru, so yeah. Shikanoin. Haizu. He is actually, I think he was the first 4-star I pulled. And he was my DPS for a little bit until I realized that I have entirely too many animos. Yunjin, I'm not a huge fan of polearms, so she doesn't really get much screen time, but I've had her for a little bit as well. I pulled her right before going through Storm Terror. Kujo Sara, when did I get her? I think I got her sometime in Leeway. But she's pretty nice. I don't really use her a whole heck of a lot, but having the Electro is not bad. Yanfei, she's really good when I'm trying to do AoE damage. She's actually in my Spiral Abyss team. I think my first one. Venti, love him. He's on my starter team, and if you looked at my Twitter post, then you would see that he is what I used there. Noelle, she's not in my current starting team, but I did think about it, that's for sure. Thank you for the follow, Fungus. I appreciate you. Alright, and I got Beto. She is awesome, but I don't really use her much. I used her in Inazuma, just due to the elemental reactions, but outside of that, didn't really use her all that much. Zhongling, I've had her for a bit. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of her mechanics, but she is on the Pyro team with, I believe, Amber for my second team on Spiral Abyss. But that's mostly just because it's fire. I can use it. Razor, I don't think I've ever used. He is adorable in game. I love him, but I'm not a big fan of his mechanics. Barbara is in my starting team. She's currently level 60, and I'll show y'all my levels after this, but I do happen to have Barbara. We don't talk about any sort of building in this account because I am very story focused and I will build them at a later date. But yeah, she's been with me obviously since Mondstadt, but I didn't start using her till probably late Leeway, early Inazuma, maybe? And I mostly use her with Kaya, just sort of as a freeze team. Lisa, I never use. I think she is level 20 only so that I could get the Primo Gems. That's really about it. Kaya, love this man. He was my main, actually still is my main DPS, even if you count, where in the world is this dude? Traveler, who's technically my main DPS, but really only because I don't have that many other options. That's really about it. But I love this dude. He's not technically my main DPS right now, but he is relatively close. Oh, I should probably switch what game I'm playing. Hold on. Let's in the thing. Hold on. It should reflect now, maybe in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so he's built up as well. He's in my starting 4. And then last but not least, Amber. I used her all the way up till probably late Leeway. My starting team, when I was just starting out, was Traveler, Animo Traveler, Amber, I believe Haizu, and Noelle. Noelle, I absolutely loved the shields for, and that was my main reason for her. And one of my main reasons. She's very good at tanking things, and I can't tell you how many bosses I've kind of just cheesed with bow characters, especially Amber, due to the fact she's a pyro. Also, she is adorable, and I love her for that. Okay, well, so let's look at my current party setup. I'll get back to that dialogue somewhere. So as you can see, Ren is technically, so he's my main on this one. That's what I named him. He is technically my highest level. If we look at his build, he is currently only C2 on Geo, but he does a lot more damage on Geo, which is why I did that. I'm just gonna scroll through. Cool. Talents wise, can I level him up anymore? I cannot. Okay. I probably should grind for those sometime, but I also really don't want to because I don't want to waste that many resources into Traveler. But he does have 243, which isn't too bad. And then here, kind of waiting on that C3, but that's just going to kind of happen with time, I think. C2 is nice. And then with him, I have, where is this? Like prototype ranker. Level 70, base attack, physical damage bonus. He was really nice against La Senora, since she's so resistant to just about everything. And then, yeah, with a refinement rank, normal or charged attacks increase, which again was really nice. Yes, that's my main. He's technically my highest DPS, even though Kaya's kind of standing in that slot. It's weird because I use him for freeze and Geo doesn't really mix with anything. Venti's for crowd control. So let's look at Kaya. He is currently that's like a C0. Dang. Okay, I thought I got more of him. I did not. That's depressing. But I've had him definitely for the longest. He's level 60. Got pretty decent stats. His weapon is a sacrificial sword. Not level 60 or 70 yet because I haven't grinded for these materials. But I will at some point. I can't refine it, sadly. But here's a sword. Sacrificial sword. It's a 4-star with energy recharge. Pretty nice. Especially since I use a lot of Frost Knob. Which, wow, is he really only that low? Oh, let's go. I can level that up. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so 222 apparently. I thought he was higher. I need to get on that. But that Frost Now has been pretty good for me. He does a decent bit of damage. Obviously, no Constellation. I forgot to check the artifacts on Traveler. It's fine. Artifacts on Traveler, we'll actually check it after this. But I didn't, like, roll super well. I mostly just upgraded them for the adventure book points. I'm going to be honest. But, hey, if it works, it works. Alright, and then next, Venti. Ooh, I love his party animation. So he's level 60. I'm gonna try to make him my first level 90. It's just that fighting that anima boss is so annoying. But completely doable. He's probably gonna be the one I grind the fastest. At the very least, he's gonna be the first one to hit level 70. Even though technically I think Ren could hit him faster. I just like him due to the fact his CC is really good. And so getting him bunched up, especially with his ult, has been one of my favorite things. And then there's obviously this, which helps with the ult and everything else. I have Favonius Bow with him. I originally had Favonius with Amber, and that's probably one of the reasons why she did so well. if we take a look at that specifically, so it is a 4-star bow, obviously, 55 or 50.5 energy recharge, and 347 attack, level 70. Can't get really any higher because I'm not a high enough AR, and even if I was, I don't know how much I could. Yeah, I don't know how much more I could upgrade it. But yeah, so that's my beloved Venti. Oh, I didn't even show anything else. I only got one of him, so he is going to be a C0 for now. I would obviously love to get more, but then I ended up getting this, which really is pretty terrible stats. Thankfully, due to the fact it's a 2-piece set, means that increased elemental mastery, which is really nice since that's mostly what I use him for. And the flower, I mean, no, those are pretty bad stats, but they're not the worst that I've seen, so we will take it. And yeah, it's pretty decent. I haven't upgraded that one apparently. Let's just do that right now. Pop. 2-star. Pop. Of course it went to attack and not crit rate. That's fine. We're going to just pop 2 of those. And yeah, all went into attack and extra attack. Oh, love that. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, no. Yeah, no, neither of those have good stats either. But yeah, so we got the weapons. Attributes-wise, you've already seen it a little bit, but his max HP is about what everybody else's is, to be honest. Max stamina is 168, I believe, for everyone, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Yeah, okay. And then finally, my Barbara. So she's level 60. I had to fight a annoying amount of Oceanids for that. She is the highest HP on my team, as far as I know. I don't even think. Hold on. Does Traveler even higher, even though he's a higher level? He is not. He's close, but he's not there quite yet. So yeah, Barbara is currently my highest HP character. Same amount of stamina as everybody else, obviously. Oh goodness, you can shut up about that. I have TTDS. You can read it right here. I don't feel like saying it out loud. And the great thing about that is I really just use her to splash water on people, heal, and that's really about it. She's not a DPS. Sometimes like a pyro or something, I will like start just firing rapid shots, but it's really just till the shield breaks down, and then nothing really else. As for artifacts, all pretty decent. I can't believe I didn't grab this. That's odd. Okay, well, just get it to level 4. That was totally useless. Okay, well, I guess defense is somewhat nice. Plus the fact that it's in the set means that the crit rate went up, which is amazing. Alright. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with her. I don't know why I clicked out of her. She's C0 as well. Did her not level up any of her talents? No, it's because I am a broke materials dude. What in the world? Goodness gracious. Okay, well, I guess I have a lot of building to do. As I said earlier, I'm not a builder. I go through the story. That's all I do. And as you can see, the level 40s are ones I have either previously used or still somewhat use. Which is why you see Amber's level 30, because I stopped using her a little bit afterwards. What is... Okay, no, I think that's just my random team. Yeah, I can't imagine that being legitimate. Okay. So yeah, that's the
She's in a
squad.
better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Let's go check on Kali. Which means mostly we're going to get up to a really high spot,
Let's play.
pop an air vent, and fly. And then just speed travel, because Sumeru is amazing like that. Alright.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Oh, I guess I didn't turn on auto. Okay,
Kanari,
well.
what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply,
When did she get
she's not
sick?
well.
Did she get sick from Paimon running at her? What?
You mean she's sick? How could she be? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
How did what you do
No
yesterday
need to
be
worry.
anything related to
Something as
getting her
small
sick?
as you could never harm her. The sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with
Oh
for
heck
some
yeah!
time.
I love the
Kale has been
Paimon
more
slander here.
excited than usual since you two arrived. A
Love
little
the
too
Paimon
much so,
slander
to be
here.
honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I
Idiot.
suppose it's understandable,
But
though.
sounds
She
about
hasn't
right.
been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
I mean, I always get told I'm refreshing. So
Let's take this conversation elsewhere.
yes, let's not have the
Kale fell
large
asleep after
conversation
taking her medicine. She needs
right
to
outside
be
of
quiet.
where she's trying to sleep. That might be a good idea. And y'all just let me know if there's any weird things. Where? Oh, of course. It's just... Is there even a way down there? Okay, yeah, there kind of is. That is the most broken wood ladder I've ever seen in my life. What? In the world? Okay. Holy, there's 4 people in the stream? Nice.
All right, let's continue
Welcome.
our conversation here.
Feel
shall
free
we?
to shoot in a message or
To be honest,
check any of
I
my other stuff out.
realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify,
All right,
what
then.
I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to.
Oh, well, that's a good
And
reason.
honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So,
Well, that's good.
Kanari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since
Yeah,
she
I done
was a
dropped the
child,
lid to my ice.
she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes.
Elazar, what in
It's
the
a disease
biblical name?
unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Oh,
At
that's
first, The
lovely.
afflicted may only feel mild numbness on
That
affected
just
areas
sounds
of the
like
skin.
advanced leprosy.
However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
So like a really slow Medusa look, kinda? That's what I'm getting.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Yes.
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Which is a good idea.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Well,
Nevertheless,
that sucks.
Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of the
Oh,
members lied and
love that.
What? The Fatui?
Poor
it
soul.
appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
Quite familiar, yes.
Anyway,
We have
the
killed one
person
of their
who
harbingers
eventually
and beat the
rescued
other one.
Kale and brought her to me for care, said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was
Probably a
with them.
delusion?
However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant.
For some
Kale
version
is
of
a
the
resilient
delusion.
individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
What exactly did the Fatui
I
do?
had no
What?
idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Hold on, what? No,
Oh,
we're not just
by
gonna
the way,
skip past that.
Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
I don't think anybody blames
She
her for
doesn't need
hiding
to
that.
apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
That would be nice.
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
I don't know.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Paimon, you are the last person that should be speaking in my stead on this event. The amount of times you have almost gotten me in trouble during this one story quest is a little insane. I want to punt you so many times throughout the story. It's absurd.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the Forest Rangers the moment she saw us.
So
I
the
could see
Forest
that she
Rangers
was
just
serious
like
about learning,
Sumeru
so I
Boy
felt
Scouts?
compelled to ask her to join
Because
us.
like I could
Her
absolutely
stamina has
imagine
gotten much worse
Tainari
recently.
using that
Though a
sash
moderate amount of physical
to just
exercise
add
is
a bunch
always
of badges
necessary,
to.
I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Why are we only given one option? Is this even an option, really? Couldn't we have just flat out said this? Okay.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering.
Ah,
a
yes,
traveler.
dangerous.
You must follow
I don't
closely and listen to
think you
every
realize
instruction.
who exactly it is that you're talking to. Danger
Let's
is
go
our
then.
middle name at this
We'll be
point.
looking for a plant known as the Nilode Pala
Stupid
lotus.
is our second.
It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Easy. We're gonna teleport near it. Dang it. I don't own any teleports near it. I guess we're walking it. Oh well. That's depressing.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
Low-key.
You are correct. The
I
Nilode
was
Pala
hoping that
lotus
would work.
grows in
Okay.
the water. When fully matured, they look
Oh, let's
like
go.
giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface.
Ah.
They're an attractive species, if you ask me.
Alright.
The large
Since he's
petals
tall.
are actually the plant's
Oh,
leaves and
he's too
sepals,
tall.
which surround it with a small flower.
Hey! There you go.
You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Take the
And also, I do
Calculata,
not
for
want to fight
example.
those people.
The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, that's not confusing at all.
Um,
Did Sumeru decide to take after English, I guess?
There should be Nilode Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Alright. Sounds like a plan, Mamma Jam. Are these... Oh, they are. I don't... Hopefully I don't have to swim. I do. But thankfully there's enough land for to not really be an issue. Oh. That's all we needed, I guess. I'm grabbing extra in case we need it for food.
Hey, Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
It's a
Let me have a
lotus.
look. Good. Very good. These are all
I've been
excellent
listening to
quality.
entirely too much Epic lately.
I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Okay.
Hey, Tainari!
what other- oh. Random people. Is that Bug Eye Lady again? No, they're dressed like a midwife.
Yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Well, that's not terrifying at all. Totally not. You just seem so depressed, both of you. Why do your eyes look like that?
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
A what?
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause this. Y'all, listen. He's talking about such a serious topic. Meanwhile, the music is just going. Just sounding the happiest, most peaceful music of all time. While he's talking about something that very likely could be just a deadly disease. Like what? Anyway.
Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided.
Are you sure that it blocked the entire part of it? Or is it that the hair is too far in your eyes that you can't see?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
See? Yep, his
No one on
fault.
our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
So if you did have a vision,
Okay,
you would
I
no longer
understand.
be cowards.
You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide me.
No. That's not happening. We're joining you. Even if I gotta abandon this quest.
You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
I am
a
not
unique
scared.
type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering.
I've beaten a wither before.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes,
Well-
Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest.
We don't
is
technically have a
dangerous place.
vision, but
As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering.
I can manipulate more elements than you. What are you talking about?
If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision.
Seems the rumors about you were true then.
What rumors?
In that case,
Why do people keep
alright,
talking about me?
you
I
two may accompany
don't
me.
think I ever said that they should do that. It's probably a pretty bad idea.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Sounds good. I should be able to help. Oh, of course the withering zone is so far off. Oh. No time like the... Oh, Canada. I don't even know how that song goes. This looks very withered.
Stop.
Oh, there's the creepy music. Finally.
Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole
What is with the
area is
red
kinda
just
gloomy.
glow coming
Even
off
the
these
bowl
things?
looks like it's filled with
What
ash.
in the world?
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of
The
this.
flowers just
That is the withering.
feel evil.
All right, traveler. We're gonna have to.
I
enter
feel like
that
this has
withering
something to do
zone.
with the abyss,
Once
but I
inside,
don't quite know
thank you.
what or how.
But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all.
I am
Even
completely
with
fine.
elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather.
I have
It may
eggs.
become a matter of life and death.
I don't need to
Ready
return
then?
outside of the zone.
Let's go.
Is this just going to be something similar to Dragon Spine, I assume? If so, I got the mechanics for Dragon Spine down.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Ooh, hi, buddy. Ooh, there we go. Pop, 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 pop. That's some good physical damage. Oh, look at you just dodging all of my attacks. Freaking. Why? Why would you aim in a direction where you're not actively fighting? It doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you or something? Bang. Bang. You know, you're sitting down, buddy.
Let the show begin.
Freeze.
Goodbye.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
What's the hurry?
Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. I guess these things are just like evil little spore thingies. Oh. Is that little bar there supposed to be the withering? Because if so, that's just not a good representation. Oh, I didn't even notice you up here.
Great work.
Bada bing, bada
Now that all
boom.
the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. I have fought much stronger beings than you.
I'll protect us. Time for takeoff.
I actually just realized
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
I don't think that I am on the correct world level. I think these are supposed to be much higher.
Yes. Thanks
Hold
to
on.
you two.
Kainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? All right. It's like this.
Let's see, Tainaria, what are
the
you
rate
trying
at
to
which
say?
withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears.
Then how about we
If that
find
simply
the
meant more work for
source
me, then
of the
that wouldn't
withering
be
zone?
an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents
yeah.
a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants.
I mean, yeah, I would imagine.
And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
I mean, that's to be expected. What is with Genshin and giving you, like, singular one-line answers? I don't get it. That's just something I don't think I will ever understand. But I guess we will choose it.
No, none that we know of.
Pew.
The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
From the depths of the
by
world,
way,
oh.
Have you heard of Irminsul before?
Okay, technically I have, but my traveler has not, so I am going to say no.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological
I was sadly
sense,
spoiled.
you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
Yes.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive
I
cavern
have to fight quite a few of
underground
those.
all the way up to the surface.
That's probably what that was, yeah.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
A disease? Like, is this calamity related?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's familiars a long time ago.
Well,
but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul.
Ruka,
I'm afraid we Rangers
it's in a
will be
bad spot.
battling the Withering Zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alright then. Man, hold on, I got a TP near here, right? I do. We are going to take that. Because I really don't feel like going back, I'll be real. I could probably get up there and explore, but I really don't want to go back over there. So instead, we're just gonna do a little bit of floating. Honestly, it's been a pretty smooth stream so far. Everything seems to be somewhat working, at least. Alright.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you
Yeah,
reported
no,
has
not
been
gonna
taken
be
care of.
joining nothing.
No need to worry.
Unlikely.
Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia? What?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news.
Oh.
You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar.
The scholar that ignored us. And then once I followed her, I passed out.
Her?
Yeah.
How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
That is a very small letter. My goodness.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are
So she's apparently a doctor too.
Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat.
She meditates for a much longer time than I do.
She's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that? From just a few lines on the paper.
Just from knowing somebody who is in contact with a
Obviously,
lot?
because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
I feel like this is a terrible idea. Yeah, I was like, this seems like a great way for us to pass out.
Funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler.
What?
Take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Nope.
But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Probably because he's like a medicine person.
Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
If what you described was anything like a random attempt at a cherry blossom that is like 10 foot tall and with tree trunks the size of my entire body, then yeah.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the
This
entire world of
Teyvat.
Teyvat. My forefathers
I'm still gonna
were
call it
shown
Teyvat. I
much
don't care how
favor
everybody
by Greater
pronounces
Lord Ruka Devada. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru.
Oh,
Now,
goodness.
after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Well, that's
When
good.
you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
That's
I
not
could
creepy
try
at
to
all.
tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
I think she eventually helped us,
That was
right?
because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Oh,
Please,
that's
wait
really
here for a moment.
convenient or inconvenient. One of the two. I think his and my moments are two separate events. Two separate lengths of time. There we go, he's finally back.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also,
That's
here's
the
a
hope.
letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Glad to hear it. Alright, time to go all the way back where I came from, which means I'm going to teleport to save me a whole minute of walking. If that.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Alright. Let's run in here.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Yeah, no, I think that's Hypatia. She's just further in the cave. Oh, that looks healthy. What? In the soybean? What are you? Are you like an attempt at a Earth Sealy? Are you gonna blow up on me? Please tell me we're not about to fight this thing. I think we're about to fight this thing. Please don't make me fight this thing. Oh, good. Oh, it disappeared. That is actually more creepy.
Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
This is the correct one.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding
What?
some water first.
Huh?
Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Paimon, you would die first in a horror movie. Why are we not able to... never mind. I don't care enough to question it.
How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Goodness gracious.
What happened? And where are we?
What do you mean logical explanation for all this? You left and now there's giant flowers. There is no logical explanation for this other than you're in some weird flower version of Natlan.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Investigate what? The fact that these bulbs are bigger than cities? Like, I think literally one of these is probably bigger than a fourth of Mondstadt. Oh, goodness. What? With Door of Resurrection? That's terrifying. Okay.
Wow, this place is huge.
Huge is most certainly an understatement.
That cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
So sorry.
Pew. Alright. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that one of them is electro type. What? What I can gather at least.
Ready?
Pew.
Let's
Alright,
dance.
little healing fella.
Dodge this.
And bang! That did not take long, thankfully. Because Kaya is awesome. And let's grab our chest. That had nothing in it. Goodness gracious. Love these things. Okay. Put in the Mad Hatter's hat. Oh, and we teleported again. What do you mean quaint room? There's nothing here. Oh? This is Inazuma.
Huh? What happened?
I'm
Why'd everything around us suddenly
terrified. Why are we back in Inazuma? Because these are very Inazuman. Oh? I don't know what this is, but it still looks like Inazuma. I don't think you can say this is investigating the quaint room anymore, because that turned into a whole building. And we're back to whatever this thing is. What? Alright then, I guess. There we go. Go, 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 go. Nice. Landed on the pedal.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Bang, bang. This is just legitimately that one.
Let's play.
Cool it.
Think you can get away?
Why is there sand noises? This is not the desert side of Natlan. I checked. Mostly because I so do not want to fight anybody from desert. Ooh. Pop. There you go. And this, kids, is why Venti
Time for takeoff.
is the goat. Oh, well, that actually took much shorter than I thought it would. And I'm a fairy? I suppose? I have no idea where I'm going. Or even if I'm just high on shrooms, actually. Alright, bang. What in the world? Okay, we're just gonna heal everybody up. What is your damage?
Oh, so sorry.
Okay then.
Dodge this.
Oh, alright, well. Not a whole heck of a lot I can do here. I can't even climb the wall. No room. I am glitching through flowers now. This is how I'm spending my Saturday evening. Goodness, or actually midnight. Holy. What? There we go. Just had to manipulate the system a little bit. Bang. Oh, I think that's a bit too low. No. Oh, I know exactly where I just fell to, and I would like to never fall again there, if at all possible. I think this goes back down. No, it just goes up. Let's go. I was gonna say that I think it goes down before it goes back up, but I was wrong. And I've never been more happy to be wrong in my life. Bang. And nice. Alright. Let's open up this door to the middle of nowhere. And we're teleported again. What, back to Inazuma, I assume? Yep, back to Inazuma.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute.
This is 100% not the weirdest thing I've been through.
You don't look so good.
Oh, I know exactly what this is. I had to do this for the type of thing. How is that what worked? There we go. I guess. Ah, nope. I'm trying to grab the adventure book so I can claim my primos. Never mind, I will claim the. Oh, goodness. That's just paper. Okay. Gonna stand on these plates because it's an elevator. I feel like we're never going to reach the end of this thing. Goodness gracious. I feel like I've taken like 15 wrong turns. I legitimately don't think that's possible, but just what it feels like. Oh, and we're about to fight something. Oh, hi, buddy.
Looks like we meet again.
Looks like we do, I guess. You were pretty easy to defeat last time.
What are you planning to do in this strange place?
And I'm probably going to cut this test stream off when I get to the next quest. But for now, we're going to fight an Abyss Girl.
Terra Smash! Dodge this!
Let the show begin.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
I also sometimes will do the water. I forgot to mention this when I was going through my characters, but sometimes I will just mess with the boss. Because this is low-key not fair. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, I guess you do have some fight, do you?
Terra smash! Quick!
Oh, good. You used a water ability. Good thing I'm rock.
So sorry. Freeze.
I do have to apologize. I do kind of have to use you for heals. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, we're gonna get cutscened. What do you mean we can't beat this guy? I'm pretty sure we were beating up on him pretty hard.
Though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time
Okay then.
to realize how weak
Yeah,
and powerless you really are.
Laugh at them, Chad. Laugh at them. It was worth a shot though, sadly. I do this for fun.
Your sister.
No, low-key, he's right here. Like, this is 100% of a hallucination, but this is valid.
Her Highness has long since forsaken you.
Now that part is not true, but
Only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
oh no, my journey is meaningless.
Today will be your last. Now die!
You see, you would have to kill me first for that to be the case. Do I get to fight him again and finally beat him? Because I was wrecking him before it just cutscene blocked me. Oh, nope, we just passed out again. Love that. Oh, alright then.
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you.
You're just mad I dropped food.
We can talk about this later.
Be
Let me
so
make
for
sure
real.
She's alright first. Whoa, wait a sec.
How's she, like, laying down so flat?
To good use.
Like, her back and her head and her legs are all in a perfect line.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
No, I do not have the ears for that.
Huh?
I'm so glad you're so excited to see us.
Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I do think for future streams, I'm probably going to have the chat, like, just disappear for a bit, at least until I get... I mean, even when I get a more active chat, I'll probably still have it disappear. It'll disappear after a while, but... yeah, the fact that my testing message has been there since the beginning is a little depressing.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
We are the ones that got the fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
Oh.
We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the
Neighbor.
trouble was likely from my neighbor. Must have
Why
come
do
when he
I
saw me like this.
Your neighbor?
not trust your
There's
neighbor?
someone else living nearby?
Oh, so you're able to see them too?
Of course I am. Little silly annoying thingy.
Wait, hold on a second.
Look like a
Traveler.
dendro
You say that before we arrived,
sealy.
you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy
Is
to
that
believe?
really any more crazy than
No,
anything
I
else
actually do
that
believe
has
what
been
the
said in
traveler
this
is
game?
saying.
Really?
I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry.
Ah.
They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
Apparently
I'm
a
sure
shy
what
little
it's
guy.
called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
Oh, let's go. They're connected to
I know
Nikita.
this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
That'll work.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my
A little
curiosity,
dendro sealy
I
with
began to walk over
Fall
to the
Guys
creature.
physics.
They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And
Oh.
then?
Alright
And
then.
then I
That'll
had a
work.
dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Well, that's just sometimes what random creatures be doing. He does sound like
Yes,
a fantastic
no doubt
neighbor.
about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yeah, I've been there. Looks like you might need some food first, though.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just
Well, if somebody had... Alright, we're up, Traveler.
sounds
alright
good.
then. Oh, and she's standing now. Okay.
Go, Barbara, go!
Pew! Where did the fire come from? You don't currently have any pyro characters right now.
Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it.
It's okay, we're cooking with the power of our imagination. That's what we're
And the
doing.
box is a nice touch, too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
I'm sorry, what? Hey. Hey, Mo. Oh. Oh, yum. Where in the world am I gonna get that from? Okay. Anyway. We're going to make another lasagna. Because we are just goated like that. Sweet madame. Alright, and then the meat rolls, which apparently we only have one of. Cool. And then that's a lot of revive stuff, which, as of right now, I don't need.
Pew! Are you already finished cooking?
I am. I have
Smells
impeccable
delightful.
speed somehow.
I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this.
Oh. Well, okay. I guess that works. Just story quest. I thought I was actually having to cook there. But never hurts to have some food on you.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, It's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should
Well,
know that
I'm
some researchers spent their
faster than
entire
you,
lives
I guess.
without ever
I don't know what to tell
successfully
you.
connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients
That's a
used
great
in
question.
Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
Oh. Okay.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Great understanding of
Makes
what?
sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in
That's not my
anything
fault,
similar to
though.
the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
That is very good to hear.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia,
The retardable book,
my main
huh?
area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings.
I have no idea what you just said.
But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So now
This is also why you just ignore somebody until they pass out in front of your house?
Do you feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon.
It could be.
But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
Oh.
Just say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
Yeah, but also keeping away from the great stuff that dreams
Sumeru
provide.
City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Correct.
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected
They're being dumb.
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
That's good to hear. I spent all of like 3 seconds on it.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Gandharva. That was the place with the like old monk dude that refused to eat, right? Alright, well, I'm now apparently... No, I've always been AR-38. So, a couple last things I'm going to do before I hop off the stream for the night. Going to claim our Battle Pass stuff, even though I don't actually own the Battle Pass. Oh, that could have been really bad. So that's just, okay, that's just commission stuff. Quest, ooh, I got another key, I think that's what that means. Who do I want to unlock? Sayu is pretty cool. I think, yeah, I already unlocked him. Toma is pretty cool. I haven't met any of these people yet, well, except Kaya, but I don't think it lets me have him, sadly. So instead, okay, yeah, that was worth a shot. I might eventually go through these, like if I hit an AR lock or something. But you don't really hit, from what I've heard, you don't really hit AR locks during these quests. But I'm probably going to unlock, just do it by order. We're going to unlock Barbarous. We'll just hang out later. And yes, I know those are free from my gems, but I'm trying to hop off. Okay, we're going to claim rewards. Right. Can't quite do that. So instead, let's just teleport here. We'll claim him there, and then we'll pop off the stream for the night. And then probably spend the rest of the night editing and posting. It's all sorts of different stuff. But as it's starting to come to a close, do appreciate those who came in, popped in, popped out. And stream went pretty well overall. I'm going to focus on these streams a little bit more towards making them YouTube friendly. Or something of that nature, I don't know. And let me know if y'all have any ideas. I've got multiple different forms of social media. You can reach out to me through any of them.
Thank
you for completing today's
So
commission.
let's just clear this out. Sapsucker.
Add Astra.
Yeah. Add extra applesauce. Alright. Collected in there is some fragile resin. Hey, I got an acquaint fate after that. Do I even have to wish for anything? I do. Alright, let's wish for a Scoffier, despite the fact I full well know I'm not getting anything. Alright. Blue little orb guy. Alright, come on. Ooh, we got a purple. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that, but the glitter is kind of nice because that will get me towards a Bennett, who is in just about every team comp in existence. My goodness, that dude is in everything. But let's find a scenic spot to close off the stream. Oh yeah, that'll work. So everybody, thanks for hopping on the stream, and also thanks for watching the video, my YouTube peoples. Sorry it wasn't ultra busy, especially when it came to chat and things like that. But I figured it's a test stream. Might as well get one under my belt, kind of do some fun things. Get stuck a couple times. Okay, Barbara. Appreciate all y'all for popping by when you could. And hopefully, now that I got my schedule out, I'm also going to start working on the Discord a bit more. Going to start posting quite a bit more to my socials, things of that nature. All of those are going to be linked, and if I don't have something linked, I'll have something linked that you can reach out to me about something else not being linked. I mean, all of my stuff is open. I read DMs, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, gonna start making this a lot more active. I got the schedule posted, so if you want to look at the streams, just know it's Monday is variety stream, but for this week, that variety stream will be the start of the new Genshin account. So stay tuned for that. And then Wednesday is going to be Valorant, and Friday is going to be Genshin. Only reason I don't do it every day is because on the days where I'm not streaming, I am typically going to be editing those for videos, for other forms of content, things of that nature. Also because it's a slightly shorter day due to the fact that I typically have practice on those days. So, with all that said, hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Kaido out.